it's nothing. If I did it, then I did it right. This ain't happened for me overnight. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Down the business, I ain't playing nice. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. When you poppin', they don't wanna slice. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Mediocre, that just won't suffice. Do not need no introduction. Stop my own, can't no one touch it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Oh, man.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
The Broncos send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense for the Broncos very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Lawrence working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Let's go.
On first down, Dukes. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. But you look at this Bronco defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this week, Coach? And boy, he got fired up, didn't he? Takeaways. We need turnovers. We got to create them. Got so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a coordinator in our meeting. Yeah. But they like you. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
23 yards. First down, Rams.
Rams, 23.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dukes.
Oh,
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. You do. Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and out. And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Broncos at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. He'll get about 4 down the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
21G.
Hamler, the motion man left. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos are an extra point away from
Pontiac in the building, baby.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked at Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. They'll try the left side. Dukes. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Dukes. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
For Kidder here, it's complete. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Rams 14, Broncos 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now a pitch out to Williams to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Again, it's Williams. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. 2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 42. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh,
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Hey, easy. Route.
They'll run on first down. Dukes. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ready? 2 yards to go, second down.
Hey, Bill two! Bill two!
Now Lawrence to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
On third down, Dukes. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Hey, go, go!
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Think right open, open.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Bullshit.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right.
Easy, read up 24, read up 24.
On second down, Lawrence.
Oh, that's my pick. Come on, boy.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Think right.
Let's get it.
But just a little too
Boys,
lackadaisical,
boys.
Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Luke, 30 left.
And they'll throw on first down.
Hit that ball.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
On red. Big 13 heavy.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Oku.
Who is this 34?
They'll have it in the red zone before he... Out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
All right, let's go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
24. Agate. 30 left.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now.
Get you a little lead. I was trying to blow you out.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last...
Oh, and 2 are going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dukes. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Now 2nd and 5.
Take right open. There we go.
They go play action with Lawrence. That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Think right.
Now Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
11.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So time enough for a kickoff here.
It's about time he beat me.
In this first half.
Been beating breaks off him all year.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we've hit
intermission.
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Go, let's go. 11, Agate.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Man, he started. Oh my God.
A good pick.
So he ain't go intercept.
And also a Rams first down.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
Wow.
Red on red.
On first down.
No ass down.
He put up a good fight, but he's
Give
going
a
to be
guy a
taken
nice
down
little
behind the
lead. He
line of
want to show
scrimmage.
people.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Lawrence.
Yeah, show him. You was showing him something.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Show him.
And they will finally get it,
this
but
shit
not until
around.
he's all the way down inside
I'm
the
going to pull
15-yard
history in this
line.
bitch tonight.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Let's get money, baby. Let's get money. Pull history. Let's pull history.
Dulcich, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that,
We in the second
they
half,
wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Oh, I want an audience gone. Thank you for the
The
motivation.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one
Thank
away.
you for the motivation.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Pick that.
And they're able to get this one
Don't worry
across
about it.
the
I got you,
35.
baby. Don't worry about it.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right.
Here we go.
On first down. Dukes.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 121 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Damn, didn't take that long to pick plays a minute ago.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dukes.
And
this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Hey, I'm gun. 11.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, Dukes. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Oh, boy, eating that clock. Oh, good job. Good job.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's second and 6.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
What the?
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
From the 20, here's second and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dukes. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from the 20.
And the Rams are able to widen their advantage.
No, D.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe
get the fuck
to get home or to their final destination?
Man.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To his throw there, complete to Hamler.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball.
Oh, come on!
Make sure it's a good one and close it
Damn!
out.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And, Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000...
Williams loses the football. And he is tackled inside the 49, quite to the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the Rams' 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game. So defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. A big play
I don't
there.
even know why I've been
58 yards.
Anyway.
And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Team.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, come on.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Tua signaling to change things up. They begin the drive with Williams. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's
I ain't
cost
got
them.
no O-line. I don't have no O-line. I ain't got no D-line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up
I ain't
on
got
2nd
no
and
O-line
12.
and no D-line. I got a jug.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll air this one out for Mims.
Yeah, what do.
77 yards. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it.
Touchdown, LA! A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Rams start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
You know where to find me at. Y'all can have these teams all built up. Man, you've been over here. You've been over here since this league started. I was giving this shit.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
I can't even get a trade for a
discuss heavily
punter
in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation.
I don't have an O-line. I don't have a D-line. I don't know how I'm
situation again.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
I'm at deep.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Okay.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, baby.
Able to find the open
Oh,
man.
baby. Shit easy. Should have been put this science together. I know what he's running. Should have been put this science together.
69 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It's good business.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
Oh, man. How this nigga look at this? Come on, dog. Come on.
To accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one.
Oh, man. That's what I'm saying. You have these players. I don't.
Execution overall.
I got what? Man, what he gonna do? He's a cornerback.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dukes, and just no chance.
Let's go.
The corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps.
And I'm not never letting him go. No.
2nd and 10.
Watch this.
13, Luke.
Nobody.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Dukes. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
My O-line in the brown, my D-line in the brown.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Sink right. 11.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Hey, Ron!
You gotta start giving out some incentives to keep motherfuckers going up across the street.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down.
What up?
But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
You don't call for me.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Rams 62, Broncos 28. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Let's go.
Here's Tua. Throwing left
Boy,
side,
get
it's
your
complete.
money.
And he'll go down.
I was just showing love because you ain't won nothing.
2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
At the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
I'm 2-0. Oh, I was.
Behind the line of
Oh, I got the motherfuckers ain't been playing.
Loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much
Yeah.
wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But
I just think
they've
motherfuckers
stopped
ain't
him
been
cold.
feeling
To
this
me, that's
game
good
like they
scouting
was
and even
before.
better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
I don't know how to
Extra
play
point
that
splits
shit.
the uprights, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Yeah, he was on some bullshit.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
They hate playing the
And
computer.
this will be a touchback
Like
as that
for real.
sails over the end line.
They hate playing the computer for real. Man, we stop playing the computer, niggas go leave.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use
Oh,
it
that boy
strictly
got
for pride.
that.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to start this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
For real.
The Broncos will use their third.
Like I said, every now and then pass out of center.
15 seconds to play.
Make a regular motherfucker star or something. Just keep motherfuckers around. Hey, next season I'm giving out superstars. Ain't but a handful of us. Yep.
2nd and 9.
They know damn well, and I told the dog, I told him beforehand it wasn't no full lead. I don't know what he was tripping. I don't know what he was tripping off of. I told him it wasn't no full lead.
They're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Oh, yeah, he came in and quit.
Down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Up the middle they go. Dukes. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It's a gain of 5 on the play.
Exactly, he do.
4th down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This off.
Stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting